Welcome back. Happy Friday. We're at the Moon Project. Of course, I've got Tyler Studevant, our project or our lead carpenter, but also with us today is Lauren Stone, who is our project manager for this project. So what we want to talk a little bit about today is how we manage our projects. So what is this right here behind you, Tyler?
Well, right here behind us, I mean, everybody's already seen the big thing we've been doing here, but here, this is how we've been managing it. So on here, we have our mobile plan station. We have our scope of work, which this is a bigger project, so we kept it in a binder. That way it's easier to thumb through, find everything. It's got, what we're doing. It shows details of before pictures, what we're trying to build, selections, those kind of things, like whatever the homeowner picked that we're going to be installing. So if anybody comes on site, they know what we're building, and they
engineering specs.
Yep, it's got all that stuff.
Door specs. Just everything we're going to do on this project is in here.
And then we've got the plans, which we've been building everything off of, and it's easily accessible right here because it's basically a little work table. So it's great just to keep everything organized in one location.
Gotcha. All right. And Lauren, what's your role in this process?
So I do on-site and off-site project management, but like for on-site stuff, I make sure like the schedule is ready for Tyler. We work together on that stuff to make sure that like things are going to be running smoothly and we don't have any pauses in our schedule or whatnot. Everything's always moving forward on the job.
Right.
And then I get ready the job and lead books for them, so I make sure that that stuff's all easily accessible, as you were saying. It's all divided and whatnot, so that way they can run through it. And then I also make sure that they have all the information they need of things that we've changed on scope. So we have change orders posted up here. And those are all things of either customer driven or things that had to be done due to engineering changes and whatnot. So that way we're up to code. So
change of condition is what we call that.
Yes. So make sure they have all that.
And we're a big believer in visual, out of sight, out of mind. So that's why we like to have this out front and everybody, because that way the homeowner can follow right along. And right here we had insulation, and then following insulation is drywall and paint, and then HVAC and cabinets, countertop, flooring. It's just written in chronological order, and you can see it's called a Gantt chart, and it just flows. So whether or not you're an employee, a subcontractor, or homeowners, we can take a look at up here, and we can see what the schedule is. Now, this is remodel, so it always changes. So, that's part of what Lauren needs to do is update that schedule, working with Tyler along the way, so we can make sure, we're keeping on track. And so let's take a look. It's been, like I said, 2 weeks since we've been here. So let's walk around the outside and into our new space.
Yeah.
Man, it looks so much different with drywall.
I know, it actually starting to look more complete.
Yeah.
Now, every time we put out a video, it's just a little bit different.
Yeah. So this would be great for them because this is a laundry room / mud room. So you can come in here after working in the yard and whatnot and stay clean. And then we walk into our new space, our flex space. It's we do have the skylight. It's masked off, so it's kind of a ambient light today. But boy, as soon as we take that masking paper off, it's just going to flood this room with natural light.
Oh, yeah. And with no windows, because it's the inside of the building, that's just a great option to put in.
Let's see what the bathroom looks like. Oh, they just primed in here, getting ready to texture. Everything is masked off. Drywall looks fantastic.
Yeah, Atlas does a great job.
They do a really good job, don't they?
That's why we like to use them.
It's really clean. Yeah, we're happy to have found them. They're a newer contractor for us, newer sub. And then the bedroom.
Yeah, it looks like we're primed in here.
Yeah, ready for texture. Looks like we got a little floor elevation difference. What are you going to do with the flooring?
So with all of this, to make everything match the existing carpet and everything in the living room, we actually have to put down underlayment, and it's a specific underlayment for the engineered hardwood that we're installing. So that way everything can plane out to the correct elevation. And then the bathroom and the laundry room, they both get marmoleum, which also has a very specific underlayment. It has to be very nice AC plywood, so that way it'll hear properly. So we're gonna have a couple different elevation changes, but we're gonna make everything plane out to one height because that's what we like.
Yeah, that is so important. When we do additions, we like to make sure, we call it finished floor, that our finished floor, the goal is to not have more than 3/8 different. And I think on this project, we'll probably have maybe 1/8 of an inch, which you'll hide, maybe.
Maybe a
Yeah.
little less.
It'll be good.
I like everything to be one level.
We like, yeah, we like nice, flat, no transitions.
Mm-hmm.
And then, boy, this master bedroom here, this is going to be nice and bright.
Oh yeah.
2 nice big windows. We got this nice big walk-in closet that they can really get a lot of good storage in. And if we remember, you know, there was walls were here. And let's go back to the outside, just to this over here. Once again, this is the spot. This is the outside corner of where the house used to be. And we got that giant beam going this way. And we got the beam, the girder truss going this way. And that's how we were able to remove 2 load-bearing walls, which was pretty slick. And like I say, you cannot tell inside or out. This has been a job well done so far.
Yeah,
So
it's really taken shape, and it's really exciting when we get closer and closer to the end because just everything starts moving so fast and everything starts changing, and you can really see the final picture.
right. So Lauren, with our schedule, what's next on our schedule after our sheetrock and painting? What are we doing after that?
So after painting, we'll be doing underlayment,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll be doing the hardwood install,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll be doing marmoleum install, and then we'll be installing cabinets.
Boy, so we don't have much more time. What do we have? Another 4 to 5 weeks, maybe?
Yeah, just about.
All right. So maybe we'll do about 3 or 4 more episodes on this project, and we'll see how she turns out. So
Yeah.
good job, guys.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you.